Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, my name is Victoria Danielle. Welcome. And if you're not already subscribed, please make sure you hit that subscription button as well as the notification button so you can be updated every time I upload. And you can also become part of the Victoria Angels. So today I wanted to film a get ready with me. Me and my love are going out to the movies to see the new J-Lo movie. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So I'm going to start off today with the new CoverGirl primer. This is True Blend Base Business. It's skin smoothing. I really like this primer because it is very hydrating and my skin is so dry in the winter. It does help smooth out the skin, but not, you know, as great as some other products. But I really just love this primer just because it does provide a lot of moisture to my skin since I'm so dry. And today it is so windy and so cold out here in Jersey that I need the extra moisture. I feel like my skin just sucks any moisture that I put on it. I feel like no matter how much I put on, I could still use more. And I'm going to go in with one of my go-to foundations. This is the Maybelline 24 Hour Foundation in 115. This is an ivory. I really love this foundation. It lasts a long time and it is full coverage. It is my go-to. As you can see, I've used like half the bottle already. Today I look so pale, like this color looks kind of dark for me, but this is my shade, so I don't know why I look so pale. As like the winter progresses, I swear I look lighter and lighter. And it's weird because like in the summer I don't really get tan, like no matter how much I sit out in the sun. I mean, I'll burn a little, like only on like the shoulders of on my shoulders and like on the little U of my back. So I'm really excited to see this J-Lo movie. I love J-Lo. I watched this show with her in it and she's like a cop in New York. But like they're like bad cops, they do a lot of bad stuff, but they show like their family life and that, you know, even though they do whatever it is they do it for their family. I think it's called, oh, Shades of Blue, that's it. It's called Shades of Blue. So if you've never seen that show before and you love J-Lo, you will love that show. I feel like no matter what she plays, she's always such a good actress. I remember when she played in the movie Enough, like that's one of my all-time favorite movies, and she just did so good in that film. And she never, like, her age never shows. But the movie we're going to see today is her, like, wanting to recreate herself and, like, start over, like, career-wise. Which I feel like we all do at some point in our life. Or like when we're young and we really don't know like what we want to do yet. Do you guys have any favorite J-Lo movies, or have you ever seen her in any shows? Let me know in the comments so I can check it out. She's like one person that's famous that I'd love to meet. My beauty blender with my Max Fix Plus, just to kind of like blend out at the top of my hairline. My hairline starts so like early on that it just makes it crazy when putting on foundation. I'm going to color correct with the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. I think it's pink, does it say? Yep, pink. And this, when they say pink, it's seriously pink. But it is such a thick cover-up. It works wonders, especially for like the veins that I have under my eye. So if you don't have this product, you should really pick it up. Just dipping my concealer brush. I swear, like, every year it's either there's good movies that come out or good music comes out. And depending on the year, like 2018 was, I would say, more good music than it was good movies, because I feel like there was nothing that I really wanted to go see. So I'm not really sure, the year just started, so I'm not really sure like how I feel like this year is gonna go. I feel like it could go either way still, since there's been like no music out yet. I'm gonna use a small beauty blender and then I just push it into the corner of my eyes because I have such a hollow eye right here that it's so hard to get in there with a big beauty blender. It just doesn't work. Has anyone done anything exciting in the new year so far, or accomplished anything? I don't have any New Year's resolutions because every year I say I'm going to do something and then it just doesn't happen. Like last year I said I was going to start going to the gym just to be healthy, and not that I'm not, but it's supposed to help you with your mood and all of that. And I said I was going to go, and then I just didn't, because New Year's is in January, and January is winter, and it's cold, and I'm I'm not going out in cold weather. And then when summer hits, I'm I'd rather go to the beach. So it just never happens. But if you're one of those people that set a New Year's resolution and you can accomplish it, then good for you. Because it's really hard to do. And my skin is so dry right now that I have to set everything with Max Fix Plus. So I'm just tapping in the corrector I just put on by spraying my beauty blender and just pushing it in. Does anyone buy snacks in the movies, or do they just bring their own? I mean, typically when I get to the movies, I'll usually want either sometimes I'll want a popcorn, but I'll get a small popcorn, or I don't ever buy candy because I'm not a big candy person. But then I feel I start eating the popcorn and then I'm just ugh, I'm not really feeling it. So for concealer today, I'm using the Instant Age Rewind. This is a very old product that came out years ago, but it works so good, and I'm using the shade Ivory. And sometimes we'll eat beforehand or we'll eat after, so I don't want to fill up on popcorn, even though it is good. I always say, if we're gonna watch a movie and I want popcorn, I will go to the movie theaters. There is times, because there's a movie theater not far from us, and I would literally just go to the movie theater to buy popcorn to watch a movie at home, because there's nothing like movie theater popcorn. I don't know what it is, but it's just not the same. Maybe it's all in our minds, I don't know, or in my mind at least. Blender to push this out. It's your favorite thing to do in the winter. For me, I don't really go out of the house, so I don't really have a favorite thing to do other than stay inside, or occasionally go to a movie, or we'll occasionally go bowling. But there's not much to do. In the summer, I love being down at the beach. I'm just gonna also brighten up here a little in my chin with the same Instant Age Rewind concealer. Since I'm going out late in the day, I'm going to be using the NYX HD Mineral Finish Powder, but I'm using it in translucent, so it's a clear powder. And I'm going to take a Morphe M501 brush, and I'm just going to pack that under my eye. I also saw this movie, I saw a coming attraction for it, which is, I think it's A Dog's Life, and it looks so cute, but I saw A Dog's Purpose and it made me so sad, but at the same time it had a happy ending, but it was just such a sad, heart-wrenching movie. And I remember I saw it in the movies with my friend, and she's I want to go get a dog now, because it just makes you so sad and I want to save a dog, I want a dog. And I feel like that movie is how that's gonna be. But like the coming attraction, it was just like the dog like getting lost and then trying to find his way home. But like I feel like that could be sad because you don't know like what the dog's gonna come across. The only problem I have with translucent powder is it just gets everywhere. But it's a good thing it's clear. Because I can just shake it off. Let that sit for a little. Alright, I'm gonna dust off this excess powder. Now I'm going to set my complete face with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. This is the best loose powder. This is in light. I swear this powder is so full coverage. It lasts all day. I love it. So I just pour it into the top of the lid and then I pack it into my face. So all I had this morning to eat was cake, which sounds like the worst diet ever. So like I feel like I should eat real food, but I don't know what. Like I was craving a salad from Fridays. If you guys never been to Fridays, I mean it's not like a crazy great restaurant, but their salads are so good. They pour like the dressing everywhere. But like I was also thinking about the Cheesecake Factory too. But like their food's a little more heavy and I'm like not feeling heavy food. I'm gonna bronze my face with the Milani 04 Glow Baked Bronzer. I use my IT Cosmetics 113 brush. It's an angled brush. Milani bronzers are so nice. I use Milani bronzer like every day when I'm like just going for an everyday look. They just add a really nice glow to you. I'm gonna add some blush. This is gonna be blush from ColourPop. For some reason, they didn't put the name on the package when I purchased it, so I don't know what the shade is, but it is a really nice like red color or kind of peach red color. I've never tried ColourPop's blushes before, so this should be interesting. Oh wow, they're really pigmented. I'm so pale, so I need like nice pigmented blush. Especially in the winter, like I said, I feel like I get whiter every single day. So I'm going to prime my eyelids with the MUA eyeshadow primer. I've talked about this in one of my other videos. This primer is my life. It is such a good drugstore primer. Makes your shadows so pigmented. Which I only have ever seen it online at CVS and like in the store at CVS. Like I wonder if they discontinued it, because I think they'd all be really sad because this is like the best eyeshadow primer. And it comes out so easily, which I love too. So I'm going to use some Wet n Wild eyeshadows today. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Rose in the Air palette. I'm going to use this white shade at the top here. For drugstore, Wet n Wild is one of my favorite brands. I just feel like they're so affordable and their products are pretty good. Like some of their older stuff isn't, but like their newer stuff like these are pretty new, the Color Icon palettes, and the shades are actually pretty pigmented. I mean obviously the white is kind of not so pigmented, but the other shades are gorgeous. I actually did a video, I think it was like the first ever video I ever uploaded on this channel, and it was using the Color Icon palettes. Also from Rose in the Air, I'm going to use this red shade right here. It's like a red burgundy color, which is kind of what I got going on today. I'm just using an angled brush to apply it. I love burgundy shades, and it's weird because I would never gravitate to them before, but I swear like every time I do my makeup I always end up with red somehow or like burgundy. I'm gonna do my other eye. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Color Icon Not a Basic Peach palette, and I'm going to do the gold, and I'm going to put it into the crease. If you're on a budget and you want to play with color, these palettes are something you should pick up. So I kind of want to talk about like what made me want to start YouTube. And I had a couple YouTube accounts, and for some reason, like the first couple of years that I tried to do YouTube, I was really young, and it just, like, school got in the way and I could just never focus. And then when I was 16, I was going through a lot of stuff in my life, so I stopped YouTube on a different account. And then a couple months ago I had a different YouTube account, and I had a bunch of videos on it, and I was really committed. And then YouTube deleted my account, which I talked about also in my first video when I talk about the color icon. And I was so deterred. I was like, that was the only thing that made me happy. I have depression and anxiety, and depending on which day I wake up, sometimes one's worse than the other. And sitting in front of a camera and filming and talking to you guys and doing something that I loved gave me a purpose. It made me happy, and it's something that is very important to me, and it brings life to me. There's no other way to put it, but it brings life into me, and it keeps me positive. So that's kind of why I just keep trying to stay on my path. And now, I feel like nothing can stop me. I've been through all the crazy stuff in my life, and I had my account deleted, and I'm still here, and I'm back, and I'm gonna keep pushing. So, if you want me to do a video on anxiety and depression, I most certainly will. It's something that is hard to deal with, and there are bad days, there are good days, better days, let me rephrase that, better days, and there's certain ways to handle situations when you feel that way, and I can give you the way that I've learned to cope with it. Also, from Not a Basic Peach, I'm going to use this sparkly pinkish, reddish, burgundy-ish shade right here. I'm gonna push that onto my lid. And this, I'm using a IT Cosmetics small shadow brush. It's in number 220. And what I like to do where the edges meet from the gold shadow over, I just kind of blend it through. So I feel like I need a little pop. I'm going to use the ColourPop Take Me Home palette, which I also did a video on this, and I'm going to use Saltwater, which is this gold shade, and just push it onto my lid. I'm just going to curl my lashes. I'm going to use my e.l.f. liquid liner, and this is in charcoal. I'm going to do my other eye. I'm grabbing this mascara since it's right next to me. This is the Lash Sensational from Maybelline. I used to love L'Oreal Lash Paradise, and I stopped using it because I used to use all L'Oreal for a long time, and then my skin, my eyelids, started breaking out. So I had been using L'Oreal eyeshadow, L'Oreal eyeliner, and L'Oreal mascara, and I was like, I don't know what is causing me to break out. So I stopped using the eyeshadow, and I continued using just the eyeliner and the mascara, and I was still breaking out with a scratch almost across my eyes. So I'm like, it has to be the eyeliner. So I stopped using the eyeliner, and I was fine on my eyelids, and I was like, oh, okay, so is that what it is then? Am I allergic? But I've never been allergic to anything, and I've never had a problem before, so I thought it was weird. I'm like, I've used L'Oreal for years and I never had a problem, and then it finally dawned on me that they must have changed their formula because they must have used like more pricier things in their products, and they wanted to charge the same price but pay less, and they were using more crappier things. Because let me tell you something, I never had a problem with L'Oreal until I bought a new eyeliner after I had ran out, and that's when I started noticing the problem, which means to me they changed their ingredients, which is not good because for somebody who was a loyal L'Oreal person, like, I can no longer be loyal to them because their product like burned my eye, like scratched my eye. And so I continued using the mascara until about a year ago because it was like the best drugstore mascara. It made my lashes so long, and then I started to think about it more, and I was like, if that's what the formula did to my eyelids, imagine what it's doing to my eyelashes. Like, maybe it's breaking them, maybe like it's thinning them. So I just said, you know what, as much as I love this mascara, I think it's just best for me to part ways, because I don't know if it's my eyelid that's just allergic to whatever chemical they switched to, or if it's just that cheap. Because like I said, I've never had a problem with any kind of makeup, like any brand I've never had an issue with. And typically I don't consider myself to have sensitive skin, and that was just like terrible. I'm going to do my brows with the ColourPop Brow Pencil in Auburn. I've never tried this before, so I'm kind of nervous. Oh, I just broke the tip off. Oh, this is a terrible brow pencil. I'm sorry. Oh no, ColourPop, I love you, but your brow pencil is terrible. There's no control. Like, what is happening to my poor eyebrow right now? Oh, I do not like this eyebrow pencil. I'm scared. Just fix this mess of an eyebrow. I'm not even going to try with that eyebrow pencil anymore. I don't even know, like, what that was. I'm going to use the Revlon Brow This Way. Yeah, I don't know, that was like the worst brow pencil I've ever used in my life. Like, the worst. See, that's what happens when you try to switch it up and do something new when you're going out. Luckily for me, I've been with my man long enough that he won't look at me like I have 3 heads. I mean, he might say something, but he's not going to laugh at me and be like, what happened to your eyebrow? Because then I would probably be like, okay, that's it. We're not going out. Quick save, Revlon, quick save. My eyebrows need to be done so bad. I keep procrastinating. I'm like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it next weekend. It doesn't happen. I'm going to use the Tarte Lip Exfoliator since my lips are so dry and so chapped. I'm not even going to put lipstick on. And this stuff tastes so good. It's like minty. Now I'm going to apply some highlighter on my cheeks. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio Metallic Highlighter. This is in the shade 100, which is Molten Gold. So I'm going to use my Morphe M513 brush, and I'm just going to hit the top of my cheek. These are so awesome for drugstore highlighter. It's just so pigmented. Because what am I going to do? Do I want Cheesecake Factory or do I want Fridays? I'm leaning more towards Fridays for the salad. I have food on my brain. I've had food on my brain this whole video. It's probably why I've been talking about it so much. I'm Italian, so like food is my weakness. And just like that, we're all finished. So thank you guys so much for watching this Get Ready With Me. I hope you enjoyed it. Now I gotta go do something with this mess. But I hope to see you guys next time in my next video. I'm waiting on my Birchbox to arrive. I have my Ipsy bag and I have my BoxyCharm, and then I'm waiting on the Birchbox so I could do a review on all those subscription boxes, so I can kind of give you a review if I think they're worth your money, not worth your money, which one's good, which one's smells bad. I know me, like I'll sit and look like, do I want this? Do I not? For many years. So I finally purchased them to give you guys an honest review. And I also picked up the new Morphe foundation, so I can't wait to give you guys a review on that. And I will be doing a video on the James Charles palette. So please stay tuned for more of my videos. I love each and every one of you so much. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you are part of the Victoria's Angels. And in my previous video, I did talk about a giveaway. I will be doing a giveaway for Valentine's Day. And I have not decided what I'm putting in it yet, but it will probably be in my next video. If you would like to enter, just make sure you leave your Instagram name below so I can privately message you if you are the winner. And until next time, my loves, bye.